There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
The time I got to spend with my family was worth it. But now, I'm ready to show them what Dad can do in the ring. Plus, I think they were getting sick of me being home all the time.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Braun Breaker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Braun's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another. Especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you.
Thanks. And now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Braun Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
Hey, at least Larry enjoys my company. I heard your family couldn't wait to get rid of you. In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick up right where you left off. Once that archetype music hits and they see you out there with your old familiar look, they'll be chanting your name and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Got it. You know I'm not one...
Yeah. Good luck out there. And if you win, I'll be waiting for a title shot.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this. We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your third client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. But you turned down my offer. For what? To go spend more time with your family? Home playing daddy daycare? Wasting away into a shell of yourself? Was it worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason will be Braun Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah, look at you. Rolling up in here like royalty.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night at Mania.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this. But everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Braun for the WWE title? Fatu, you think he's gonna win?
Well, do you?
It don't matter if you win, it don't matter if you lose. Braun and Wiseman might have that WWE title on lock on Raw, but everybody know who runs shop on SmackDown.
Let me guess. You?
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try to take what's mine. And you know what's gonna happen when you do?
I'm hoping you have all your shots, because if you're about to say dog walk, I'll have to tell you, I'm a house break yo ass.
Yeah? Yeah. I might like you, Archetype. You got some stones. If Braun don't send your ass back into retirement tonight, we're gonna see each other down the road.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship. It's the Archetype ready to make his long-awaited return.
I've been in his shoes before. You've had a long layoff and now you're back in the spotlight. It's sink or swim time here for the Archetype.
Let's be honest. I think the challenger is swimming against a strong current. Hell, even a riptide in the form of WWE Champion Braun Breaker. This has the potential to go sideways real fast.
It's time to find out if the Archetype is ready for this moment.
The WWE Champion, Braun Breaker, is here.
Aside, there's one intangible that Breaker has that the Archetype does not. Paul Heyman.
You can't put a value on what Heyman brings to the table. I'd be surprised if Braun will need any help here tonight, but if he gets caught off guard, he has that fail-safe. The Archetype has no answer for that. Let's see if the champion will break the spirit of the archetype.
Introducing the challenger from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 270 pounds, Anthony Myers! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Here we go. It's the run after WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge in the returning archetype.
This is a match we thought we would never see, let alone witness, just one night after the showcase of the Immortals.
Credit to Paul Heyman's guy, Braun Breaker. He doesn't dodge any challenge. He just better hope that doesn't catch up to him tonight. He better be able to back up all this jibber-jabber.
Breaker making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
Taking things back into the ring. Counters with an attack on Breaker. Sent into the corner. Big splash. Enziguri.
Oh, big high chop. Oh, gonna go with the low chop.
And a big forearm.
He is just feeding off the electricity from the WWE Universe.
Are they biting the nose?
Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Oh, but what a super kick. Paul Heyman's client, Braun Breaker, is defending his WWE Championship against the returning archetype in a showdown worthy of next year's WrestleMania. Right now, on Raw.
Suplex.
The champ has absorbed some damage.
But this match may not last much longer if he doesn't shape up soon.
Bullseye! Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun needs to start reacting quicker. Oh, the high risk does not pay off.
Setting them up for a double underhook slam. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Pushes through after two.
He's able to fight off the pin attempts, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do so.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Well executed takedown.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Breaker now, a lot of time to charge up. Something cataclysmic incoming.
He answers right back.
Spear! And now he's taking the time to show a complete lack of sportsmanship. This could backfire for him. Oh, crucifix bomb. Laid out with a stiff knee.
You still think the Archetype is swimming upstream, Wade?
He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out.
Frankensteiner from the top rope.
Like I was saying, and the Archetype may be hurt.
Here we go.
Spear! Breaker nails the spear! That's gotta be it. Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the Archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the Archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend.
The Archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The Archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the Archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
I just limped in here with an ice pack, so what do you think? Ask better questions.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The Archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
What has that person ever accomplished? Were they ever a WWE champion? They say write what you know, so I assume they've expanded their waistline eating a lot of fast food. Congrats on that achievement.
I can keep going. There's a lot more.
I'm good.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback, or was this just a one-time appearance and you'll be looking to spend more time at home?
I think a lot of people are wondering the same thing, so I'm glad you asked that. Here's my response. I will not give up that easily. All that negativity, it's fuel. I am going to use every negative post, every negative comment from the crowd, the locker room, the media. I will use all of that negativity to fuel my comeback. I will train harder than I have ever trained before. I'll be the first to show up and the last to leave. I refuse to go out like this. I refuse to let my fans down. I refuse to let myself down. So I'm going to take a step back, reassess. And the next time you see me, The real archetype will be back. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the archetype.
Trying to remember who you used to be? Or wondering if you'll ever get back?
A little bit of both, maybe.
The place looks nicer than I remember.
We've made some upgrades. A lot's changed since the last time you were here.
Don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, I saw your comeback match. I saw the press conference, too. That could have gone a whole different way. But you showed up, took it on the chin, didn't point fingers, didn't play the victim.
I got beat. There's no hiding from that. But maybe that kind of loss is useful. I definitely don't want to leave this business with that as the final impression.
Well, then you've come to the right place. You know, everybody talks about my big comeback in 2002 like it started at SummerSlam. But the match? That was the easy part. What they didn't see is the months of grind that came before it. The quiet work, the doubt, the pain. You ready for that? Because it's not going to be nearly as much fun as playing soccer with your kids.
I'm not ready for full-time carpool duty. But being home reminded me who I am and why I fight. The whole family knows. Dad's going back to work.
Glad to hear it. We've got a bunch of hungry talent here dying to test themselves against someone like you. You'll push them. They'll push you harder. You've got the run of the place. Talk to me or Justine when you want to set up a match.
Thanks. I will.
Oh, almost forgot. There's a little gift waiting for you in the locker room. Courtesy of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker.
Is it in a flaming paper bag?
No, but it might as well be.
All right.
I thought this was the Performance Center, not the WWE Archives.
Funny. I'm just here to make sure that's not the last chapter anyone remembers.
Just because the book's not finished doesn't mean anyone's still reading it.
Is this something you'd like to discuss in the ring?
Hey, I'm not here to fight. Just here to do some press. You know, like you used to, back when you were relevant. Me and Ricky Saints put our differences aside and we're dominating NXT right now. So I guess you could say you and I are on opposite trajectories.
Enjoy the view while it lasts. I've seen 100 Ethan Pages come and go. The fall is always faster than the rise.
Well, you would know, wouldn't you? See you around, type.
You find your gift?
Yeah. Shovel. Bow on the handle. Real thoughtful. Pretty sure they think they already buried me.
Interesting. I assume they sent it to you so you could dig your own grave. Both work. Look, don't let Heyman get under your skin. Toss it out and forget about it.
Not a chance. I'm keeping it as fuel. Every time I look at it, I'll remember what happens when you get too comfortable. That's not happening again.
Sounds like they made a mistake and poked the bear. You want to get into the ring and show us what happens when the bear wakes up?
What do you got for me?
This match will really knock off the ring rust. Show everyone you're back and mean business by taking on this challenge.
bell.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Guess snack time and school runs only scratched the itch for so long, huh? Had to go from here comes the airplane to here comes the pain.
Something like that, Justine.
Hey, I get it. This place has a way of sticking in your blood.
Says the woman who cashed in her second act by powerbombing her own niece into a legacy feud.
Hey, she swung first. I just swung smarter.
And how'd that end up working out for you?
Yeah. You want in on a training match or what?
What do you got?
Hey, I know this is training, but don't take it easy in this match.
Take out your frustration in this match.
Teach your opponent a lesson in more than one way.
I want something that will get me back on track quicker. I'm not a rookie. Let's step it up a notch.
You've been looking good out there. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you actually knew what you were doing.
Ask my opponents. Pretty sure they'd agree with you.
Spoken like someone who's tired of being talked about in the past tense. Well, let's see if you can make us all start talking about the present. We've got a kid we just re-signed. Had a little run in NXT a few years ago. Hector Flores. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think so. Hard-working, high flyer, never got the attention he should have. Probably because he didn't play the hype game.
That's the one. Look, you've had solid reps with the trainees, but Hector's got real experience, and he's hungry.
Nothing to lose and everything to prove. That's a tough mix.
Exactly. And I think you're ready. But what do you think? Want to take on Hector, or would you rather Justine set you up with a few more matches to keep getting your feet under you?
Let's do it. I've had enough warm-ups. It's time to test myself for real.
Good call. Be ready. I'm sure Hector will be.
Let me hear the ball.
That was a strong showing. Clean win, solid ring work. Exactly the kind of step forward we were hoping to see.
Thanks.
And sir, I have to say, getting a chance to get into the ring with you was a dream. When I was grinding on the indies, I used to watch your matches to stay motivated.
Hey, if watching me helped keep you going, that means I was doing something right.
You were. And from what I just saw, you still are. There's no doubt you're ready to take it to the next step and head back to...
No, he's not.
Excuse me?
No disrespect. You beat me. No excuses. But I've been where you are, trying to find my footing after the spotlight moves on. And I'm telling you, it takes more than just a few wins in here to get it back.
Okay. You officially have my attention, Flores. If you see something I'm missing, I want to hear it. So, what do you propose?
Get out of the PC bubble. Take a few matches on the indies, wrestle in places where the canvas is ripped, the pay's bad, and the crowd wants to see you fail. Learn somewhere people aren't trying to protect you.
Hey, we prepare, not protect.
When's the class on putting someone through a flaming table?
Fair point.
Here, you learn how to control a match. On the indie circuit, you learn what to do when you've lost control. The indies don't care who you were. They teach you who you are.
He makes a compelling argument.
Yeah. It might ruffle some feathers in the office, but I'll allow it.
I don't think I need your permission, Sean.
Maybe not, but you do need someone out there to watch your back. Take Hector with you, and try not to lose yourself out there.
I'm not trying to lose myself. I'm trying to find myself. Okay, you're the indie tour guide, so where to first?
LAW. Gritty little outfit forgotten in a glamorous city. It's where I cut my teeth after I left WWE. It's a special place to me. And they will absolutely love having you. Especially if you fall flat on your face.
I'll make sure to win then.
It's not just that. Right now, you're still walking around in the same old gear, using the same entrance, music, moves, like you're trying to remind everyone who you used to be. Who are you now? Are you even the archetype anymore? Does your gear represent who you are? You said you want to evolve, so evolve.
People don't need to see who I was. They need to see what's next.
Exactly. Make sure when you step into the ring at LAW, you're not who you were. You're who you want to be. I'll go set up your first match at LAW. I've got the perfect opponent. Also, as soon as you're out of earshot, I'm gonna call my mom and tell her about how I get to hit the road with the archetype. Or the former archetype. Either way, this is gonna be good. This will really help you gain some momentum. Want in?
Archetype? Geneva Rose.
Yeah, I know who you are, Geneva.
Great. Then you already know what TBD can offer that these other rinky-dink operations cannot.
A front row seat to another public feud between the promotion's two founders?
Funny. Cap and I have buried the hatchet. These days, we're focused on building something that actually lasts. And I think you could be a part of that. Fresh look, fresh matches, fresh buzz. I can make sure the spotlight finds you again. The right way.
And the fact it'd probably sell a bunch of tickets?
A full house never hurts. And hey, I never claimed to run a charity.
Of course not. There's no money in it.
Exactly. So, how about I set something up for you?
What are you thinking?
Great comeback match, and great for TBD. Win-win.
Appreciate the effort, Geneva, but can you book something else? I think we could do better than that, Geneva.
You know, I didn't believe it until I saw you with my own eyes. The archetype. Standing in a building where the bathrooms don't have doors.
Gotta stay grounded somehow.
I'm Baron Blade. I run BCW. We're not fancy, but we're loud, we're loyal, and we've been known to get a little wild. Word around the locker room is that you're out here trying to see if the old machine still runs in a new world.
After the way Braun Breaker ran me over? Felt like I didn't even have the keys to the engine anymore.
Exactly. That's why you need to be at BCW. No smoke, no mirrors, just the bell, the crowd, and whatever you've got left in the tank. Look, LAW wants nostalgia. TBD wants marketing. BCW, we want to fight. If that sounds like your kind of place, I've got room on the next card. Want me to set something up?
What exactly are you thinking?
I got a lot riding on this one. Will you do it?
You really found a new home out here on the Indies. Should I pencil you in to headline our next WrestleMania weekend show?
You know this is all still a stepping stone. I intend to be on the actual WrestleMania next year.
I hear you. So, how about you take the next step? TBD Championship. Got your attention?
The chance to compete for some real hardware? Yeah, you do.
Good. Because I'm not booking you in any more keep busy matches. Talk to Hector and Baron if you're desperate to continue the grind. But if I'm going to book you at TBD, it's going to be for the title. Our current champ, Slade, has been holding onto the belt for a while now. I haven't been able to find anyone who could give him a real challenge. That's where you come in.
Slade's gonna have to look for a new accessory to wear. Let's do it.
Great! I'll set it up. Good luck. You've earned your shot.
Thanks. I've learned a lot out here. Every match and every crowd has meant something. Now we'll see if I can turn that into something bigger.
I didn't come all the way here to celebrate with an old friend. I came here to tell you that you're not going to be able to hold on to that TBD championship. Because you're coming back to WWE. And you won't be alone. Hector, you're coming with him. I cannot wait to see both of you guys competing on NXT.
NXT, not Raw?
Look, I'm not here as a GM. I'm here as your friend. I wanted to be the one to tell you that we've all seen the work you've been doing.
So you're sending me back to developmental?
You and I both know this comeback is not just about getting back in the title picture. It's about giving back to the business. That's what you've been doing, and you can continue that at NXT. You won't just be helping them, you'll be helping yourself. And it's the right way to get back to where you want to be.
You can stop right there, Adam. I'm returning to WWE, but not NXT. I am done giving back. This is your last chance to see greatness. So sit down and soak it in. You want to see me do things the wrong way? Tune into SmackDown.
Soak it in. Akira Tozawa, you deserve this.
He better soak it in. Who knows when he'll win again?
What the hell?
That's the archetype. And is that Hector Flores? We haven't seen him in like 3 years.
Why are they doing this to Tozawa?
This is a vicious attack on Tozawa.
And we have no idea why they're targeting him.
The archetype and Hector Flores have been working together outside of WWE, but no one expected it to lead to this.
Oh, he flips that around. Russian leg sweep. Not done there. Rapid fire rights over and over. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Ruthless. And he's clearly on his last legs now.
Oh, he needs to show us something. Is he the type of superstar to throw in the towel, or is he the type to keep fighting?
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Irish whip, and Tozawa goes crashing into the steel steps.
Hold him down now.
Now what? Come on. You've done enough.
This is getting real ugly real fast.
Don't do it. Come on, archetype. No.
Damn it. Tozawa's in a lot of pain.
I am back, and I am just getting started.
Can we get some help out here?
This is not the same archetype we once knew. That's for sure.
What you just witnessed, the dismantling of Akira Tozawa, wasn't some brief lapse in judgment. No. That was a long time coming. The archetype wasn't just a nickname. I lived it. Each and every day of my life, I tried to be an example of what a wrestler could be. Not only for the WWE Universe, but for the locker room too. But those days are over. I'm here to say the archetype is dead. After my match against Braun Breaker, I realized everything I had done in my career was a lie. I needed to stop trying to be an example and find my true self. And let's just say no one who stood across from me in the ring liked what I found. Every time I dominated another opponent, it felt good. Every weapon attack, every brutal punch, every drop of blood. It felt liberating. I'm not the same person who lost to Braun Breaker. No. I'm much more dangerous. So now, I am never going to be an example again. Instead, with this man at my side, we will make an example out of anyone who gets in our way. Tonight was just the beginning. We are going to bury everyone in WWE. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Ominous backstage promos aside, you want to explain what the hell that was all about? You can't just show up here and start attacking my wrestlers.
Apparently I can.
I don't have patience for this. And I haven't even mentioned the fact that you dragged along a performance center talent to help do your bidding.
The way I see it, despite you acting like this is some terrible thing, you need me. Someone of my caliber unexpectedly appears on SmackDown? That's a win for you.
And throw in a former NXT superstar too?
You just got the deal of a century.
That's one way to look at it.
So you can either get on board or find out what happens when you don't.
Fine. At least if you're appearing in contracted matches, you won't be attacking people from behind anymore.
No guarantees.
Go find Road Dogg. He'll handle all your upcoming bookings. But be warned, you're on thin ice. There's an official transfer window coming up before SummerSlam. And if this goes sideways, I'll send you on your way and you'll be Raw's problem.
I'm sure my buddy Adam would love to see me.
And as for you, I'd strongly suggest you reconsider your association. You're headed down a very bad path.
Thanks, but I know exactly what I'm doing.
I really don't have much to say to you.
Good to see you too, Road Dogg.
Look, we may have been cool before, but I don't recognize this version of you, so I'd prefer to keep this brief. Aldous has instructed me to give you matches, so that's what I'll do.
Good. Just know whoever you put me up against is never going to be the same.
Yeah, like I said, not the archetype I remember.
Who's my first victim?
Apparently you just get to do whatever you want around here, so do you want this or not?
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hector Flores, from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 270 pounds, Anthony Myers! And his opponent, representing Thraxia from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, Axia.
So you're ruthless now, huh?
Now? I've always been ruthless. Just took me a long time to stop pretending.
Okay, I've seen a lot of guys like you. You get a taste of the underworld and start thinking you're a kingpin? Me? I ran a block for 819 days. I know who I am. Ain't no make-believe bad guy over here.
There ain't one here either, Oos.
If you want that top spot, you're gonna have to go through me.
You don't have what I want. But if it takes stepping over you to get back to Braun, I'll be happy to do it.
Braun Breaker? We're on SmackDown. What, you get lost on the way to Raw? Or are you just scared?
I'm putting all of WWE on notice. Once I'm done tearing apart SmackDown, Raw and Braun Breaker are next.
Let's make this quick. You gonna take this next match or no?
He's not the man we remember, but the archetype is here.
The pinnacle of pretty has arrived. Say it with me. Yes, boy.
I'd rather not.
And his opponent, representing Pretty Deadly from Grays, England, weighing in at 172 pounds, Elton Prince.
Elton Prince, one of the prettiest people ever to step in the WWE. But he's tough too, baby.
Yeah, but you can't get too dazzled with his movie star good looks because he will make you pay with his deadly offense.
I think it's about high time to show off the deadly part of being pretty deadly.
Here we go, starting things off like a couple of old school heavy hitters. Okay, they got it out of their system. Not by a long shot. This is going to be an emotional match from here on out.
Devastating neck breaker and averting damage there.
DDT plants them. Didn't look like Elton had a solution to that.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
And right between the shoulder blades. It always seems like chaos reigns supreme in a no disqualification match.
Yeah, but it's often the more creative superstars that reap the most rewards in these situations. Now is the time where you have to let those intrusive thoughts win.
And he re-enters into the ring.
If a shortcut presents itself, you better take it. All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense.
Stalking from above.
From the top, double axe handle connects. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Looks like he's about to enforce some new traffic rules around here.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign. Oh.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
trap, expertly executed Northern Lights suplex. Oh, man, caught by the steel side. Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Prince was ready for that one. Some quick thinking from him right there. Getting out of the ring like this, gathering himself, getting his breathing right, man. Taking a much-needed time out.
He turns it around on Prince.
And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon.
Uh-oh, wheelbarrow into a wheelbarrow neckbreaker. Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Beautiful reversal. German suplex.
Oh, man.
Head and shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
And the referee stops the count before 2.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Tossing that weapon into the ring. He is a shrewd manager.
Elton creates an opening for himself. Turns that in his favor. Bang! Headbutt. Hoisting their opponent up on their shoulders. Razor's edge.
Oh, lands the kick.
Looks like Prince got busted up pretty good on that one.
With the greatest of ease.
Oh, a diving moonsault.
Picture perfect.
Ooh, one step ahead there. So well matched. These men aren't giving up any ground.
Showing their strength of will, their refusal to back down.
Oh, my God.
Suicide hip drop. Flying out of the ring like a rocket.
Packing some jet fuel on that one. Tossed back into the ring.
The cover for the win.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Oh, he's really giving everything he has in this match, and he's still got more. These two are firing off on each other, man.
He turns it around on Prince.
Man, they're really laying it into each other. No one is holding back here. Going all out.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Oh, super kick to the jaw.
Looking to muscle up the competition here. It's a long way down. Crucifix powerbomb.
Prince is looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Quick escape from Dane. Elton's got this sealed on.
Shoulder up before the count.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next. Boot to the midsection. Hoisted way up high. It's a long way down from here.
Elton is out. That's it.
2 count. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, Anthony Myers.
Say what you want about the shift in attitude. This version of the archetype gets results.
Yeah, but let's see how many bridges he's willing to burn before it catches up to him. If it ever does.
They don't pay me enough to have to deal with you. Take this match or leave it.
It's a man who continues to show us his skill and his darker side.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hector Flores. From Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 270 pounds, Anthony Myers!
It's still strange to see the archetype.
I'd say it's about high time for a little British strong
And his
style.
opponent, from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bates!
Hard not to be immediately captivated by the things he can do in the ring. The big, strong boy is a charmer.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest competitors around. Has the fighting spirit to go along with it.
Wise beyond his years, but also a true vet. Experienced. Bate has been wrestling since he was 15 years old.
And debuted in WWE, winning championship gold at 19 years old. And Tyler still has his whole career ahead of him. Tyler Bate out here, ready for action.
Tyler Bate is a heck of a young talent, but you know, this is a what have you done lately industry. At 19 years old, Bate was the youngest singles champion in WWE history, and that was impressive. But what else?
The inaugural United Kingdom champion, NXT Tag Team champion, Heritage Cup holder, NXT UK Triple Crown winner, all impressive. We have a point, and that Bate has all the tools and ability, but he hasn't really taken the company by storm in recent memory. Tonight could very well be his chance to do just that.
Well, he's going to have to fight tooth and nail if he wants to get the win over this superstar. This might be one of the toughest men I've ever seen in WWE.
Cuts the attack off.
Oh, the distance on that one. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Oh, he fights Bate back. Oh, looking running in a circle, now a leg breaker. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Big jumping elbow drop. Sent right into the corner.
Wait a minute, here we go.
With a drop kick.
Tyler didn't look too comfortable there.
Sure, he's not 100%, but he'll be all right. He just needs to focus on the task at hand.
Breathtaking head scissor takedown. Sharp knife edge chop. Blocked. But an audible called. And capped off with a thunderous forearm.
With that suplex.
Tyler ready to take this match back into the ring. And a reversal by Tyler Bate.
Ooh. And it looks like, yes, Tyler's attempting a submission.
The arm is locked, and the rope provided a bit of safety here. Oh, Working on the arm. Tyler, knees up, got the knees up at the last second. Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
Clothesline, after clothesline, after clothesline, after clothesline. Oh, what a clothesline. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
With the smash.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. And they kick out at two.
Will he start a rally, or was that just a kick out on instinct alone?
Pow! Answering with the foot to the face.
Bate thinking big.
Got those ready.
Look out! Wow! Cross body! Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Bates got him right where he wants him.
Stops the kick. Knee right to the face.
I don't know how these superstars have anything left.
They've unloaded everything on each other in this one. Crucifix powerbomb. Kick to the midsection. Could be. Uh-oh. Before three, and he easily stops the ref's count. Keeping the loss at bay for now. Connects. Saw it coming.
Make a note, everyone, for you.
Handspring. Ooh, that'll mess up your shoulder. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. Blast off. Bate ended there. And cover now for the match. 2. Tyler Bate with the W.